Hello and welcome to another Feedback Friday. Hi guys, I hope you're well. Now it's a Friday, as you know. Tomorrow's going to be a special day, which I'll talk to you about. Now, as you've seen from the thumbnail, there are, I believe, 4 things which I need to talk to you about. So I'm gonna crack on, okay? Right, in case you don't know who I am, for those of you who don't know who I am, basically my name's Afsana and I am the CEO and the lead student consultant for UK Bright Education. I will help you, inshallah, for UK university admissions if you meet the criteria. That's the main thing. We are authorized partners for De Montfort University, and we are authorized partner for Oxford International Education Group, hence the penguin owl. Okay, sorry, the owl. So basically, I will be able to help you for pre-masters, international year, pre-top-ups for 5 universities. So that will be De Montfort University, Greenwich University, Bangor University, Bradford University, Dundee University. I think I've said all of them. Okay, right. We have a comment already. Let's have a look. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, Right View Humanity. Great name. Okay, let me know where you are. Okay, so here's a story. So basically, let me just go through my agenda. You know me, I like my list. I don't know if you know, but I like my list. Sorry, this is a different part of my room because there's too much sunshine. So I thought I have to make it a bit dark. I know we need the sun, but it's just too much. In the UK, you'll realize the sun keeps coming and going, coming and going. That's the problem. Anyway, let me find out what's on my agenda. So number 1, credibility interview. What does that mean? Basically, this is for you, my friends. If you're applying for De Montfort University, there are certain countries where you may be required to sit a pre-CAS credibility interview. What that means is before you give your deposit, you may need to do a pre-CAS interview. I said may, okay? It depends on your nationality. It's mandatory at the moment for Nigeria and Ghana. If you're coming from a different country, contact me. I will find that out for you, not a problem. Okay, so that's the first point. Oh, I need to put these things in so then my colleague will do the editing. Yeah, so the first thing is this. Credibility interviews. Right, I need to say one point about this. The point is this. Once you apply through UK Bright Education through me, when I will submit your application, whether you get conditional offer or unconditional offer, it doesn't matter. Before you pay a deposit, you need to have a credibility interview. You book that with the university direct. Now, what I will do, I know Ramadan is coming up, so not a problem, but my job, because it's my job to make sure you get there successful, inshallah, so the plan is that I will be doing practice sessions, advice sessions, workshop sessions for students who are De Montfort University offer holders and for any of the Oxford International offer holders as well. Okay, so if you're applying through UK Bright Education, I will help you not only for the admission, but also for the interview technique. Okay, so I'll just go through just research related stuff. So for example, what's the city like? What's the accommodation like? What's the food costs like? Talk about your degree, talk about your careers, all those questions. I have been doing credibility interviews for many, many years for many students. I have a whole bank of questions. I kind of have a good idea of what kind of questions come up. So, and I know what kind of counter questions come up. So they'll ask you one question and then they'll ask you another one. I'm quite good at working out what kind of questions that could come. Okay, so I just want to let you know that if you come through UK Bright Education, I'll be able to help you with a credibility interview. Any questions about that? There's 2 people watching. Any questions about that? No, not yet. Let me know if there is. Right, the next thing is university admissions for OND holders. So let me put that up here. Right, university offers for OND graduates. So for example, my friends, like I said before, in last year's webinar with Dundee University, I'm going to reiterate that again, June. Okay, what that means, if you've done an ordinary national diploma in business, if you've done that within the last 5 years, you may be able to get an admission for a pre-top-up. So it starts from June all the way to September. And then from September, you can start a bachelor's in business at De Montfort University. Okay, so you can actually do this, but the intake starts in June. If you're interested and if you're an OND holder and you've done it within the last 5 years, my friends, 5 years, contact me direct, okay? In business. Wa alaikum assalam, Parvez. I know him, he's in Cardiff, right? Okay, so that's that. Any other questions? So if you haven't done a HND, if you haven't done a degree, it doesn't matter. If you've done an OND in business, what I'd like you to do, my friends, is you can do a top-up, which starts from June to September. You have a bit of a break, probably a couple of weeks, and then you start your life on a bachelor's course. Remember, these are for people who will not be able to bring a family. Okay, so be aware. You can only bring family if you're doing a master's course, but not if you're doing bachelor, so be aware. Any questions about that? I've got 2 people watching. Any questions? Parvez won't ask me because he's already in the UK. Right to View Humanity, I don't know who you are. Let's see. Just tell me who you are. Right, next question. Next point, sorry. Oh, scholarships. Right. Let me put that up as well. Let's see. Scholarships, right. Again, I have brought this up last week, and I'm going to bring it up again. This is a big deal. You need to realize how big a deal this is if you're a pre-master student. So I'm going to start again. Basically, this is the plan. How shall I explain this? It's so good. Right. So basically, there are country-specific vice-chancellor scholarships at Dundee University. Okay. They are there, automatic. You'll get that. So it depends on which country you're coming from. For example, for Nigeria, it's £5,000. They knock it off from your masters. Remember that. For September and for January. It's from September onwards. It's called Vice-Chancellor Scholarship. Remember that. Point number 1. Point number 2 is, if you study, if you can't get an admission direct, but you can come through using a pre-master's course. So for example, if you've got a 3rd class in your degree, or you've done a HND, okay, depends on your score, you can actually do a pre-master's. So that means that, let's say you're a 3rd class bachelor's graduate, so you can apply for September for pre-master's, finish that in December, and then you start your master's in January. Or if you started pre-master, if you're a 3rd class graduate and you started and you want to do pre-masters, you can actually come in June. So June all the way to December, you do the pre-masters, and then you move on to masters in January. And not only will you get a £5,000 vice-chancellor scholarship, but you'll also be able to get the Discover Dundee scholarship, which is on top of that, for a further £2,000. So in total, you may possibly be able to get the £7,000 scholarship if you're studying business at Dundee University. If you come through UK Bright Education, I can explain all of it, not a problem. But basically, if you're doing pre-masters and you've done a HND, the best time to come is June to get that £7,000 off if you want to do masters at Dundee University. So if you're a HND student, you need to apply now, okay, for June. Okay, so for HND, you need to be here for 2 terms, pre-masters. If you're a 3rd class degree holder, you only come here for 1 term, and that will start in September. Okay, is there anybody who understands what I'm talking about? Is there anybody who doesn't understand? Is anybody out there? Nobody's out there. Okay, fine. Right, so that's that. Anything else? Oh, there's one more thing. And let me talk to you about one more thing. So Dundee Scholarships, so I've done with that. Okay, right, I need to go back. I don't know, I feel I'm too close to the screen. Right, another thing which I want to say is this is Ramadan. Okay, right, I need to explain this because I think it's quite important, and this will have an impact on admissions, right, on me anyway. Basically, I believe, right, that according to the lunar calendar, it possibly may start this weekend all around the world. I follow the faith where I will also be fasting and be participating in all the expected activities during Ramadan. So a lot of worshipping, a lot of reading, reciting, not just abstaining from food, but abstaining from vulgar behavior, other activities, and giving charity. There's lots of things that we need to do. So what I'm trying to say is, if you contact me, everything's going to happen as per usual, not a problem. But I may not be able to respond to you straight away after sunset. That's when I break my fast. So from sunset till the following days for suhoor, at that time I might be a bit busy because I need to do my worship as well. But everything is going to be business as usual. The interview credibility sessions will happen, but probably earlier in the day or weekends. But so there'll be a few changes, but hopefully everything should be okay. But it'll be during office hours more than all around the clock kind of thing. Right. I hope that was helpful. I wish you all the best. So Ramadan Kareem in advance. Like I said, if you'd like a UK university admission, all you need to do is to DM me direct. Okay? So until next time, take care, my friends. All the best. Bye bye.